How y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Smallville Season 5, Episode 10, and this is the mid-season finale. What happens on this week's episode is Jonathan Kent's having a rally for a rally to help him try to win the state senate. And what happens is Lex has these three students that are running his campaign at this college, and this one girl is obsessed with Lex. She's freaking crazy. She meets Lex and she has a Lex necklace and she takes a picture with Lex and all this, and then her and these two other students keep threatening Jonathan Kent over the phone or whatever. And when Jonathan Kent's working in the barn one night, these three students show up and they knock him out and hang him up by his feet in the barn. And Clark and Martha find Jonathan Kent there, and they take Jonathan Kent to the hospital, and he gets out of the hospital early or whatever, and he still wants to have the rally. So he has Lois as his campaign manager now in this episode, and she says, if you still want to do this rally, we'll do it, but you ain't got to if you don't want to. Jonathan Kent says he's going to do the rally. So they do the rally, and Jonathan Kent does a speech or whatever, and Clark's trying to figure out what's going on, because at first he thinks Lex does it, and Lex promises him that he doesn't or whatever. And this female student, after the attack on Jonathan Kent, the two male students want to go to the police about it, and she winds up killing both of them, and Clark comes in behind her and finds the two dead bodies or whatever. And then she shaves her head and she goes crazy, and she tries to come on to Lex, and Lex says, I'm taking you to the police, and then she knocks Lex out. And then she tries to force Lois to shoot Jonathan Kent with a sniper rifle. And Lois gets the upper hand on her and gets her pinned down and pretty much tied up after she knocked Lois out and shot the gun herself. But Clark gets there in time to catch the bullet in his hand and to save his father, Jonathan Kent. And then he sees where the bullet came from, and he sees that Lois has done subdued this woman. And other than that, that's all that really happened, besides Martha accepting money from Lionel Luther to help Jonathan in his race for Senate. But if Jonathan ever finds this out, it's not going to be good, because Jonathan doesn't want no help from the Luthers whatsoever. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Martha has taken this money from Lionel Luther, what's going to happen with that? And the only other thing that happened is Lois admits to Clark that she's been looking into the meteor showers, and she figures out that the first meteor shower, a spaceship came, and she is wondering if there's an alien among them. She just doesn't know it's Clark. And that's all that really happened. As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV 91. See you next time.